Oh, hello there. Welcome to our brain clinic. My name is Adriana, and I am going to be your provider today. So, before we start with our appointment, I'm just going to sanitize my hands really quick, okay? And while I do that, can you just confirm your name, full first and last name, and your date of birth for me? Okay, Anna Larkin. Okay, wonderful. Date of birth, May 1st, 1963. Okay, perfect. All right, I have the right patient. Good. Okay, so what we are going to do today, I see that you have scheduled a cranial nerve exam with us. And so actually, before I explain, I actually would love to get a little bit more insight. So what brought you to our clinic today? Okay, so you had a stroke in June of 2021. Okay, and what is your main goal with our program? What are you hoping to achieve? You want to restore or rehabilitate back to your normal functioning? Okay, yeah. That is definitely something that we can help with. And so that now leads me to why we're doing the cranial nerve exam. So brief little spiel. So the cranial nerves, there are 12 of them, and they are different nerves that connect starting from your brain, and they connect to different parts of your body. So we call that innervate, which basically just means that the nerve is connected to a different part of your body, whether it's the function is for a movement. So for example, like the muscles of your eyes, there's a way that we test that, the muscles of your tongue, or whether it's to test whether you're able to sense different things. So your sense of smell, your sense of taste, your sense of tactile sense. So all those things we're going to be looking at today. And some of the little tests we're going to do might seem a little silly, but I personally think they're fun. But I promise that they are for a good reason, okay? Okay, so we're going to start with the fun one. We're going to start with testing your sense of smell. So this is cranial nerve 1, which is called the olfactory. All right, so first thing we're going to do, I have these fun little silly scent markers here. I have this one, I guess, for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it up to your nose. Okay? I'm going to hold it up to your nose. And I want you to tell me what you smell. Okay? Alright, you ready? Okay, what do you smell? You smell blueberry. Okay, really good job. Correct. Okay. Alright. Now, I am going to use a cotton ball with some essential oil, mystery essential oil, and you are going to tell me what you smell. But this time, we're going to make it a little bit harder. What you're going to do is you're going to push one side of your nostril down so that you're just smelling through this side, and then we're going to do it on the opposite side. So we're going to try 2 different scents, one on each nostril. All right? Okay, so let me get the oil. Just gonna, okay, awesome. And then just do that with your nose. Perfect. Okay. All right, ready? What do you smell? You smell orange peel. Wonderful. Yes, yes. is, yep, orange oil. You were right on the dot with that one. Great. All right. Okay. And just one more. We're just going to do the other nostril. So if you could occlude this one while I get my other oil ready. Okay. It is kind of fun, right? I think so. All right. Okay. All right. Ready. What do you smell there? Peppermint. Correct. Amazing. Okay. So it looks like your first cranial nerve is working splendidly. That is excellent news. So happy about that. Okay, now we're going to go to cranial nerve number 2. And number 2, 3, 4, and 6 all are related to eye functioning. So number 2 is first just looking at your light reflex. So I am just going to turn on this pen light and just shine it in your eyes. I'm just going to go back and forth to make sure that everything with your eye reflexes is working okay. Okay, perfect, awesome. Okay, so that cranial nerve 2 is looking good. You are all set for that one. All right, now we're going to do nerves 3, 4, and 6. So these all are in charge of the range of motion of your eye. So the muscles that are attached to your eye. So what you're going to do, without moving your neck, I just want you to use your eyes, is you're going to follow the light, okay? So first I'm going to start side to side, then I'm going to go up and down, and then diagonal. So when I'm doing the side to side, we don't want to do this. We want our eyes to go. Okay? All right, ready? Okay. All right. So first side to side. Let's do it one more time. Side to side. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Awesome. Okay, now diagonal. Okay. Diagonal. 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 And the other diagonal now. Diagonal and diagonal. One more time. I know, I'm really testing you here. You're doing an awesome job though. Okay, we're done with the pen light, okay? Okay, it looks like all those nerves of your eye are just working perfectly as well. So that is just great news. That is great news. Okay, so now I'm just gonna make sure that everything with your facial sensation is working okay. So this one is called this is cranial nerve number 5, and it's called the trigeminal nerve. So what you're gonna do, first I'm going to use a water globe, and it's either going to be warm or cold. And I want you to tell me which one it feels, if it feels warm or cold, okay? So I'm just going to put it on different parts of your face, okay? It feels nice regardless. Okay, cold. Cold, okay, perfect. All right. So you can definitely feel the difference in temperature. That is awesome. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I want you to tell me if you feel something soft or a little bit pointy. It's not gonna be painful, I promise, okay? I'm gonna be very, 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 very gentle. Okay? Alright, so close your eyes, please. Close your eyes. Awesome. Okay, ready? Okay. What did that feel like? A little bit sharp, yes. Okay, we're gonna do it again. If so, I might be doing soft or hard or sharp. Let me know. Okay, sharp. Perfect. We're gonna do a couple more. Make sure those eyes are closed, please. Alright, here we go. What did that feel like to you? Soft. Awesome. Okay, now I want you to tell me how many times I dab your face with the brush, okay? Okay, so let's close our eyes again. Okay, perfect. Alright. Ready? How many times? 8. Correct. Awesome. You are just doing a great job. I really appreciate that you're really listening to directions. That doesn't always happen. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some silly faces, okay? The first thing I want you to do is I'm gonna take the pen light again, but I'm not gonna shine it in your eyes this time, okay? I promise. I just want to see how everything in your mouth is working. So I just want you to open your mouth and go, ah. Okay? Okay. Alright. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now, if you could smile for me and puff your cheeks. Okay, and then can you stick out your tongue and move it side to side like this? And then up and down. I can touch my tongue to my nose. Impressive, right? Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little something with taste. Taste. Okay, so I am either going to give you something that tastes like grape or strawberry. It's a mystery. Okay, and you're familiar with those two flavors, correct? Okay, I figured. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to put it on this tongue depressor, okay? And you're gonna tell me. Alright. But if you could close your eyes for this one, okay? We don't want any peeking. Okay. Alright. Okay, so open your mouth. You don't need to open your eyes. Open your mouth and what did that taste like to you? Okay, perfect. Alright. Alright, Let's see. It might be grape again, or it might be strawberry. Close your eyes. Close them, please. Alright, let me just get this one open for us here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, and open wide, please. And what did that one taste like to you? It tasted like strawberry. Wonderful. Seems like your taste is working just fine. That is very important, right? I don't know about you, but I love food. Oops, I love food. Okay, so now now what we're gonna do is we're gonna test your hearing. And this isn't gonna be a formal hearing screen by any means. It's just to make sure that both ears are working okay. So I'm gonna whisper something in one ear over here, and you're gonna tell me what it is. And then I'm gonna whisper something in one ear over here, and you're gonna tell me what it is. Okay. Alright, here we go. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What did I say? I know I make it a little difficult. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, yep, you got it right. Okay, ready for the next one. This one's gonna be kind of like a phrase again, okay? Alright. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Can you repeat what I said, please? Yes, a tongue twister. I know. Oh, I know. You haven't done one of those in a while. Well, you sounded pretty good. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna make sure that the muscles of your neck and shoulders are working. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna shrug our shoulders up and then down. I don't know, I like to inhale and exhale when I do it, so shrug them up and down. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some resistance on it, okay? Okay, ready? Shrug up and down. Perfect. And now I'm just going to put some resistance on your cheek here, and I want you to try to turn your head like you're going to look to that wall against it. I'm not going to do it too hard, but yeah. Okay, ready? Ready? Okay. Turn. Awesome. And now the other side. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so let me just write a couple of things down. Okay, so it looks like your cranial nerve number 1 is functioning perfectly. So is cranial nerve number 2, your visual light reflex. And then all the muscles of your eyes, the range of motion of your eye is working just fine. Okay, and then your sense of touch on your face, also within normal limits. Your facial range of motion and everything being equal on both sides, that is also within normal limits. Okay, and sense of taste within normal limits. Hearing also within normal limits. I know that you did say you would like to do a formal hearing screen, that you did notice some higher frequency sounds. I believe you said that sometimes they're harder to hear. So we didn't assess that today. It was kind of just just shows that your vagus nerve is working okay. So that's a really important nerve that does a lot in our body. So yeah, so that is working and is within normal limits. And so is the nerve that innervates the muscles around your neck and shoulders. So only thing we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put a referral in for a hearing screen for you. But everything else, it looks like you are functioning really well, and your sensation has returned back to its normal functioning. So I am so happy to have helped you today, and I hope that this gave you some insight into how much you've progressed since 2021. Congratulations, and you'll get a more formal report from us in 10 business days. But in the meantime, I can write a note that just says, everything's functioning as normal. Absolutely. It was so great meeting you and working with you today. I hope